Hi Sairam, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good too, thank you. So can you tell me something about yourself?
Yes, sir. So my name is Sairam. I have overall 4 years of experience in manual and automation testing.
Mm-hmm.
So in Smart Auto Systems Private Limited. So my responsibilities are I've been writing the test cases, and once the test cases are done, so based on that, we will test the requirement. So we will find the issues in that requirement, and
Mm-hmm.
after that we will raise the issues in the Jira tool. So our developers, once they develop the requirement, so they will be uh, release that feature in the UAT environment.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be testing everything in the UAT environment. So once they provided the fixes, so that we will test those fixes again. Those bugs will be testing, and finally we will close those tickets in the Jira tool. And later we will be doing the flow testing also. So
Mm-hmm.
by using automation, so we will be doing the flow testing. If because of this particular requirement any existing feature got affected, we will be checking everything. So if we find anything that affected in the existing flow, so that we will raise the zeros for those for those requirement, and we will be raising the issues again. So once those are closed, so that we will give the sign up to the management. So the
Mm-hmm.
testing everything is fine, so that we'll go ahead with the production release. So once they release in the production, so that we will check the basic requirement in the production. So just we will do a normal flow in the production environment. After that everything is fine, so that we will inform to the management. And
Mm-hmm.
later the next day, the feature which they released yesterday, so we will start writing the automation for that requirement. Yeah, so this is my work in my organization.
Okay, okay, great. So which programming language you are comfortable with?
So we will use core Java, sir.
Core
Java
Java.
with Selenium. Yes.
Okay, great. So what do you mean by abstract classes and abstract methods?
Uh, Abstract classes means so that generally we will use the abstract classes, like the abstract classes doesn't have the methods.
Hmm.
So generally we will those are the abstract classes. It means after Java 8, so we will use the normal Java abstract methods, and also we will, it means the implementation will be there. uh, so for some methods implementations will be there, and for some methods, the abstract classes implementation, some of the classes methods will implementation will not be there. So for those, we will declare the method in one class, and we will implement those methods in another class.
So what is abstraction?
Abstraction means it means, so we will declare the method, means we will provide the method, but
Hmm.
we'll implement those methods in the another classes.
Right.
So
So
some methods will be having the body, and some methods will not be having the body.
right, right. So see, abstraction, if you get this question in a real-time interview, so what is abstraction? So abstraction is nothing but it's a process of hiding certain details and showing only essential information to the user. You can take an example of a person who is going to the ATM machine. What he will
Hmm.
do, he will request some amount. The ATM will
Yes.
do all the things in the backend and he will give the amount would be provided. What happens in the backend is unknown to the user.
Yes, yes.
So, what is abstract class? it's a restricted class that cannot be used for creating objects, right? It must be inherited from the another class. Inherited is the keyword, is a term that you have to use, right? Now, what is
Okay.
abstract method? So as you were telling, abstract method can only be used in the abstract class, and it does not have a body, right? The body is again provided by the subclass inherited from, right? So
Okay.
that those inheritance, sorry, not inheritance, inherited from another class, restricted class, right? It does not have a body. I think does not have a body you were telling. So
Hmm.
these two things you have to cover in your
Okay.
question. Sorry, in your answer. Sorry,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay. Now, what is the difference between array list and linked list?
Uh, in the linked list, so we can add the uh, we can add the multiple name, like we will be using add. By using the add, we will uh, add the new, means uh,
Mhm.
by using add, and we can remove it, we can delete it, and we will be using
So, in array list, you are telling you would be using add as a method.
uh, no sir. So generally
Hmm.
in the linked list, so we will be adding more functionalities, like we add like string names, these
Hmm.
kind of things we will be add, we can add it, and if we want we can remove it by using remove all method.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
can add it, and we will be remove it, like that we will use.
Okay. So tell me about the memory utilization. Is the memory utilization in linked list more than, I mean, better than array list?
uh, I'm sorry sir, I don't
Okay.
have
No
answer
worries.
to
This is
this
a mock
question.
interview.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know the answer of the question, that is totally fine. So I'll tell you
Yeah.
here. But this question can be asked to you in a real-time interview. Okay.
Oh.
See, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, I can
Hmm?
see your screen.
Right. So what does array list does is this, it's a class, right? Array list is
Hmm.
a class. Linked list is also a class, right?
Okay.
Array list can be one, two, or multidimensional. Linked list can be either single, double, or circular linked list, right?
Okay.
And this has got inefficient memory utilization. This linked list memory utilization is good compared to array list. Insertion operation is slow, insertion
Okay.
operation is fast, right? Manipulating array list takes more time due to the internal implementation that they have, right?
Okay.
Whenever you remove an element internally, the array is traversed and the memory bits are shifted, right? Here, what happens
Okay.
is uh, it takes less time because in a doubly linked list, there is no concept of shifting the memory bits. That's why it
Okay.
takes less time compared to array list,
Okay.
right? So these are few of the differences that you can tell between the array list and the linked list,
Okay, sir. Sure.
right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Okay. What is super keyword in Java?
Super keyword
Hmm.
means uh,
Have you read about it before? Super
yes,
keyword?
yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
I heard about this super keyword, but
Hmm.
so we have to by using super keyword we can
Hmm.
inherit.
Yes, yes. I think you are thinking on the right. line.
Yeah.
Are you able to recall it?
Yes, sir. So actually, I read it
Mm-hmm.
before this one. So the super keyword. So generally, we will be inherit the classes of predefined classes something.
Right, right. So what actually it happens is in super keyword is a reference. You can tell it as a reference variable which is used to refer the immediate parent class object, right?
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah,
using
yes.
super, you can refer to immediate parent class instance variable. You can invoke immediate parent class method, or you can invoke immediate parent class constructor. So
Hmm.
variable, method, constructor, these three things from the parent class, you can refer to it,
Okay.
right? So that is why the super keyword is in use. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what is collection in Java?
Collections is a framework like
Mm,
so we have linked list, array list,
mm,
hash map set. So these
correct.
are all the collections. So by using the collections, we can add multiple objects
Mm,
uh, in the collections. So generally, we will be using the collections in automation framework also. So by storing the XPath
mm,
and everything. So at the time we can recall that one. Means we will be storing all the XPath in collections and whenever we want, so that we can recall it. So by using add lot of keywords also will be there, add, remove all, like it will be using, and we will storing, and if we want we can replace it and replace those objects, or if we want we can remove it also.
correct, correct. Absolutely. Wonderful. Okay. What is WebDriver? I mean, is that a class? Is that a method? What
WebDriver
exactly?
is a interface.
Interface. Correct, correct.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
Okay. WebDriver is an interface. Now,
Hmm.
what is the parent interface of WebDriver?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have
No
this.
worries, no worries. So, parent interface of WebDriver is search context. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what is encapsulation?
Encapsulation
Mm,
so it's a part of OOPS concept.
mm,
So we can use the encapsulation for security purpose.
mm,
So by using the, so generally we'll be using the private keyword, and if they want to make any changes in the private class, so that through encapsulation they can make the changes.
right. So, can you give an example of encapsulation?
So like our ATMs only. So it means
Mm,
in the ATM, so generally they can withdraw the amount and everything, but they don't know what is the functionality behind that.
mm,
So because they don't know what type of methods we have used, what type of classes we have used. So those are the hidden. So they cannot see all the functionality what is happening at the back end. So that
mm,
uh, they can see only the interface, the user interface,
mm,
but the functionality what will happen at the back end, so they cannot see that one. So that is the example of that.
mm, mm. So, Encapsulation in Java is a process of wrapping code and data together in a single unit. So you would have seen about a capsule, which is mixed of several
Mm,
medicines, right? Capsule. So you can tell capsule as one of the example of encapsulation in Java, right? So what is the advantage of encapsulation? You can provide a setter or a getter method, and you
yes,
can make
yes,
the class read only or write only, right?
yes, yes. Mm, yes,
Right. So
yes,
that is the advantage of encapsulation.
yes.
Right. Now, let this be also an open question for the people who are watching this video. Give us an example of encapsulation in Java in the comment section of this video. Okay. Okay. What is method overriding and what is method overloading?
Uh, Method overriding is so if they want to make any changes in the uh, method, so that we can use the parameters.
Mm,
Example, so I want to one
mm,
pre method is there,
mm,
for example I test listener is there.
mm,
So if I want to make uh, changes in that method, so that I can use it in the other class, and I can change the parameters of the method, and uh, I can change the implementation also.
mm. So that is method overriding or that is method overloading?
That is method overriding.
Overriding. Okay. Then what is method overloading?
Overloading means
Do you want me to help you out here?
yes.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. No worries. So, let me share my screen.
Mm,
Yeah. Now, is the screen visible to you?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Now I can see your screen.
Yeah. So, method overloading, it will occur within a single class. Method overriding, it will occur between a parent and a child class. It's called compile time polymorphism. This is called runtime polymorphism. So, you might be aware method overloading and method overriding both are types of polymorphism. Then this involves multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. This involves a method in the child class with the same name and parameters as a method in the parent class.
Okay,
The return type can be the same or different. The return type here must be the same, right? No
okay,
relationship required between the overloaded methods. Here, inheritance relationship is required in method overriding.
okay,
So these are the differences between method overloading and method overriding. Okay. Now
okay, sir.
let's move to the next question. So, uh, can you write a Java program
Mm,
to find out whether the given character is alphabet or not?
1 minute, sir. Let me present myself.
Yeah, yeah. Given character is alphabet or not? Sorry, what you're telling? Yeah,
Yeah, let me present my screen.
yeah, yeah. I'm giving you screen sharing rights, so you can share your screen. Yeah. Great, great. A lot of practice you are doing related to Java, Selenium.
Yes, sir. Uh, Sir, can you repeat your question once?
Sure. So you need to write the Java program to find out the character is alphabet or not.
Okay.
So any character you can take R or S, any character, and you have to determine whether it's an alphabet or not.
Sir, hello.
Hello. Yes, Sairam.
Uh, Sir, I'm sorry, sir. So actually, I'm
Okay.
getting confused.
Okay. No worries. So let me share my screen. Your screen sharing will be stopped, right? Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. I can
Okay.
see your screen.
Now, yeah, now you have to determine whether this character, whichever you take, is an alphabetic or not. So, alphabets, we will take one of the condition A to Z, right? Now, it can be an uppercase
Hmm.
alphabet character or it can be from the lower case.
Okay.
So, we will declare one class, public static void main string arguments, then any character you can take. Either you can initialize it directly or you can take it using a scanner class. And this is the
Okay.
if condition. If character is greater than or equal to A and character is less than equal to Z. So what we are doing is we are checking whether that character that you are passing that is greater than A or less than Z. So it is between A to Z or
Okay.
yeah, this is or is it between this A to Z. So either it is uppercase, it can be an uppercase or it can be a lowercase. So both the sides we are checking and we are keeping or condition in between any of them. Then you will write system.out.println given character is an alphabet if it lies between them, A to Z. If it is
Okay.
not, then it's not an alphabet. Simple.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's move to the next question. Okay, what do you mean by try catch block?
So try catch block is exception handling. So
Mm,
if try so we have to if any exception will come, so that we will put it in try block. And
mm,
so after in the catch block, so if that if we got the exception, so that
mm.
so what is the alternative way, so that we will put in the catch block.
Catch block. Correct. Correct. Great. Okay, Sainam, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
uh, so I need some suggestions from you, sir.
Right,
So
right.
for preparing the automation and Selenium,
Mm-hmm.
so generally I moved internally to the technical team in
Mm,
the same company, so that at that time I did not prepare anything. After that only I came to know how to test the functionality and everything. So
mm,
later I started watching the YouTube videos
mm-hmm.
regarding the core Java and Selenium.
Right, right.
So now I'm preparing it, but
Great.
I'm unable to get which is the best site to
Mm,
learn the Java and
mm,
the automation Selenium. So that
mm.
I'm searching which is the
Okay.
best site to get to know all
Mm,
these things, and how I can prepare for the interviews
mm-hmm.
for the automation and Java also. So if
Okay.
you
Sure, sure.
give your
So,
give me the suggestion, so that
right.
that will helpful for me.
So in with respect to Java, you can refer W3 schools. You can also refer Java tutorials. You can refer guru.com, guru99.com. You can refer
Okay.
Java Geeks for Geeks, right? These are all the good
Okay.
websites wherein you will get correct information and detailed information about the Java and the Java programs, right? You
Okay.
will also get those questions and you would be getting the answers also, and you will get explanation also, right?
Okay.
So those things you can refer. With respect to Selenium, if you'll just
Hmm.
search on YouTube Selenium automation, you
Hmm.
will get a lot of videos. So you can follow any one of the channel or one or two channels, and you will
Hmm.
come to know a lot of information from them, right?
Okay.
So that's how you can prepare yourself,
Yeah,
and
sure,
we
sir.
can connect again for mock interviews as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm.
I have decided to
Mm.
purchase for every week for mock
Mhm.
interviews
No
from
worries, no
you,
worries. We'll
so
connect
that
for mock interviews, right?
yeah, sure.